Hey guys, what is up? This video is super weird, vloggy, casual style, so I'm not going to do like a full-on intro. I already have my makeup done. I forgot to do the intro before because I was going to do it before. But I just wanted to say I'm just doing my makeup with my cripple hand today, and I know it's so exciting. It's so thrilling. It's such a unique, different idea. I'm such a good YouTuber. Anyways, I have some clips from the surgery. Well, not from the actual surgery. I have some clips of like going to it, so I'm just gonna add those in here, and then after that you'll see me doing my makeup with my cripple hand. So yeah, let's get on into it.
You might feel drowsy even though not a lot got inside, and then you redid my IV, and then I got scared.
So I thought it'd be funny if I filmed a video seeing how well I can do my makeup with this. Now I've had to do my makeup to go to work a couple of days out of this week, but I really just need like videos up because I haven't been able to film in so long. So I thought it'd be funny to do like a casual video. By the way, I'm using my Becca First Light priming filter. I thought it'd be funny to just film. I don't know why I keep saying funny. I don't know if it's funny at all. I just thought it'd be interesting. I honestly have no idea at all if this is working. This Too Faced Primed in Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer, but that's what I've been using the last couple of weeks on my nose. So I just take a little bit. Right now, where you see me right now, I am actually sitting down at my vanity. I'm not gonna show you it because it's absolutely disgusting, like so dirty, but my apartment has this really cool setup where like my closet's there, the bedroom's there. It's like all one room obviously. But then in between here, I literally have like a desk area that you can use as a vanity, or like a desk, or like a, you know, laptop area, whatever you prefer. Next, I'm taking my Smashbox primer water. So if you did not see the video I put up, I have no idea when this video is gonna go up, but if you did not see the one I put up, it was Thursday of last week, I think. I don't even know what day that is. I talked about how I had surgery. I cannot take this thing off, by the way. There is a metal piece in here. And do you see how bulky that is? I cannot take it off. Showering has been a bitch. I have to have my husband help me shower because I'm a little baby and I can't figure out how to shower with one hand. I'm using right now, my Wet n Wild Photo Focus concealer. Honestly, nothing new. Anyways, yeah, so it's not been fun having this. I really can barely do my work at work, and it's just not fun, okay? I am complaining a lot right now, and there are people with much worse injuries, or like if I actually broke my hand or my arm, like obviously that would be much worse, but this is my life. So I'm gonna use this concealer as like, you know, covering blemishes and stuff, but I've been loving the Glossier Stretch Concealer, which I never thought I'd say because the first time I tried it like over a year ago, I hated it under my eyes, but I've been loving it for like spot covering. Does that make sense? Like, I don't wear foundation like ever these days. Wherever I have any redness though, I obviously, oh, this hurts so bad. I can't even talk and do this, and anyways. So I just take my beauty blender, dip it in, and then like on my cheek area, I obviously have a little bit of redness, so I like to cover that. And then on my chin area right here, the reason I love this is because it does a good job of like, honestly, you shouldn't use it if, I can't even finish this sentence today. Don't use it if you want like full coverage, because that's just not what this is ever going to be. But if you have like a little bit of redness and you want it to look like you're not wearing foundation, but you kind of want to just like conceal the redness, this is the perfect thing for it, in my opinion. So like my blemishes, I'll take my more full coverage concealer. Like I use the Wet n Wild one. Sometimes I'll use this one. This one I'll use right now to get these. This is the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. It's a little too dark, but there's not the perfect shade that matches my skin tone. So I really only use this when I've got things I need to conceal around the perimeter of my face. because it'll blend in really well with like the bronzer I use afterwards. Does that make sense? But yeah, I just use this concealer when I'm doing blemishes around the side of my face. And then, just me being so extra, using 500 million concealers, then I go in with this same concealer but in a lighter shade for any other blemishes that need to be covered that are not around the sides of my face. But I've been really loving that Glossier one because it just looks so good on the skin and it really does stretch with your skin. It's called the Stretch Concealer, but I hate it under my eyes because I feel like it actually makes me look older, which is so weird. I don't know why it does that, why it looks like the rest of my face look younger and then my under eyes look older. I have no idea. Just to keep things super simple, I'm going to set my under eyes with the Wet n Wild, what is this called? Photo Focus powder. And I'm just, honestly, like, I can't even move my wrist. I don't think I'm gonna attempt eyeshadow today, but I might. My skin has been so not great, actually. And then for the rest of my face that I'm gonna set, because I don't set all of my face. Okay, there's hair. I'm taking my Glossier Powder. That is just something I use literally on a day-to-day basis. I just take it along the jaw and the chin. My foundation tends to rub off my chin, like, I guess I'm not wearing foundation. I guess what I mean is my makeup in general tends to rub off around my chin and my jawline because I'm always like leaning, you know, on my jaw. And then once that is finished, it's time to try eyebrows. I'll probably just speed through this part. I probably won't talk about it at all, but you'll see how miserable it is doing my brows right now. Ow, I keep hitting everything. Sorry, I'm watching a TV show. I just feel like I cannot. Like, this one can look decent. This is horrible lighting, by the way, but I don't care because of this. And also, yeah, I feel like this one can look decent. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell. Probably it looks horrible. And I'm just like overhyping my cripple work right now. This one, And I feel like actually the hardest part is not getting like straight lines. It's just making it look even. For some reason, that's the hardest part right now. So carry on. I'm gonna carry on watching my TV show while I finish my brows. Okay, so I actually was going to like try to do eyeshadow, but it I'm not even joking, took me 10 minutes to do my brows. And normally it takes me like 5 minutes, but with this, it just takes like twice as long. So, and it started to hurt really bad. So I'm not really, it's because there's a lot of like wrist movement rather than just your fingers or like arm movement. You know what I'm saying? Like wrist movement. And I can't do that right now. So there's no way I can like go back and forth with eyebrows. So I'm just going to jump into the rest of my makeup. Did I say eyebrows? I meant eyeshadow. I don't know if I said eyeshadow. Oh my gosh, the worst thing about this whole thing is that there's hair on my face, sorry. I kept telling myself, don't forget to wash your makeup brushes before you get your surgery. Don't forget, don't forget, don't forget. And guess what? I forgot. So all my makeup brushes have been dirty for like 2 weeks and I don't get this off for another 5 days. And I can't get this wet and I can't wash my brushes. So my makeup brushes are so dirty and it gives me horrible anxiety, and I think that's one of the reasons I'm breaking out around the perimeter of my face too, is because my brushes are so dirty, but I can't do anything about it, and I'm just upset. So I'm using my ColourPop brush, which I usually use my Luxie brush for bronzer, but it's so dirty, my Luxie brush, so I'm using the ColourPop one. And this is the Lila B Sunkissed bronzer. I just want something light and like warm and glowy. Also, like doing bronzer is hard, which I did not think it would be, but now it makes sense because like look at all this wrist movement. It's a funny thing to say, but I'm serious, there's a lot of wrist movement. Like half of the days, so I only went to work like 3 days this week because I didn't go on Monday when I had my surgery, and then I tried to go Tuesday. I only went for like half the day because it just was so bad. And then I didn't go Wednesday, so I went Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I was just like praying that my makeup was even or like looked good. I was just like, you know what? I hope it looks good. I hope that the blending is there. That's the biggest thing I worried about, is like the blending with the bronzer and the blush, because I have no idea. And it just hurts. It just hurts to do this. Like my wrist hurts. Even that is just like painful. But I gotta contour the nose, you know? It's really important. Really important to me. The nice thing is I just recently, like a week ago, got my lashes permed and tinted. Can you tell? They're like black and super curled. I love when they're permed and tinted. Honestly, it's the like biggest game changer. Okay, what blush should I use? Should I use one that I don't really use very often? That's not in my, cause like I have my like everyday makeup drawer here, which is also a disaster. And then I have my Alex 9 drawers right here, which you can't see, they're out of the frame. Let's use this Ofra blush, that's what I meant. Blush. This is the shade Mai Tai. Just a fun like neon, warm, peachy, orangey, tangerine, coral shade. I can barely do blush. Oh my gosh, did I just add way too much? I can't tell. Okay, to make it look less crazy, which it might make. Oh, just dropping everything. I'm gonna take my bronzer brush and just blend that around. And if it still looks crazy, I'm just taking my beauty blender. I don't mind if it looks like I'm wearing a lot of blush, because I really like orangey cheeks, but I do mind if it looks not blended. So I'm gonna take a little bit more of my Wet n Wild powder here and just like sweep over it. Wasn't it like Lipstick Nick on Jeffree Star's channel that said like they call this like veiling? I could be wrong. I could be mixing it up with something else. I don't like adding more powder, so I don't like doing that typically because my face is already so dry, but it really does make it look so different, like so different. Okay, now for highlighter. Let's use Champagne Pop. If I can find it though, that's what it will come down to. Champagne Pop. So I'm just gonna take my little highlighter brush, which is also so dirty and it gives me serious anxiety. This is the ColourPop F5 brush. If you've like been around my channel for a while, you know this is my fave highlighting brush. And I'm going to highlight. This is also a lot harder than you would think without wrist movement. Because I don't like swiping, I like twirling it so that it really blends into the skin and looks like seamless. And then I like to take a little bit and put it on my forehead in areas that I don't have blemishes, which is few and far between, because right now I'm really freaking out. You know what? Maybe to those of you who watch this, I'm gonna tell you why I'm breaking out. Because it could be more than my brushes. One, it could be the new cleanser I'm using, my brush cleanser, because I mean it very well could be. So I think I'm gonna try and switch that next time I get a chance to clean my brushes, which is after this gets off. Or two, I just got off, not just, like 4 months ago I stopped taking birth control, not because I'm trying to have kids. So for all of you out there that are gonna ask, no, not having kids just yet. I'm excited to have kids, but not just yet. Choosing not to have kids just yet, okay? I'm gonna say it again so that I don't get asked. I'm not having kids just yet. Again, really excited to, but not just yet. But I did just for like hormonal reasons, just because I felt like I was sick of it. I was so sick of it. And why else? What was the other reason? Oh, because I was trying to lose weight and I couldn't. Again, I'm not gonna get into that either, but I just thought I'd tell you. Ever since, once I hit the 3-month mark of being off of it, I started breaking out really bad and I have not been able to stop. So if any of you guys have any suggestions, let me know down below. If any of you guys have been through this before and what you did that worked. So I'm going to add some of this though in my inner corner though, even though I didn't do eyeshadow. And my inner corner and also my brow bone, because I want just the extra bling, you know, because who doesn't love a little bit of bling? I really miss doing eyeshadow. I haven't done it for like a week now and it makes me sad. Okay, got a little bit up here. I'm being super messy, like on purpose, okay? So don't judge. I'm actually not being messy on purpose, but I'm saying that because maybe you guys will believe me. I don't even know what I'm saying, to be honest with you. Okay, I'm gonna set my face with the Smashbox primer water. And I did add a little bit more powder than I wanted to, so I'm gonna go in with my Mario Badescu green tea cucumber aloe spray. This adds a lot of hydration back into my face. You'd be surprised how much hydration it adds. And then I just take my beauty blender and pat, 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 whatever I feel like I need to. And then sometimes I go in with another setting spray. So let's do it today just for fun. I'm taking my Milani Make It Last, which is almost all out. That's why I was having trouble spraying it. And now it's time for mascara. So I really want my lashes to look thick because I can't wear eyeshadow. Like, I just want them to look voluptuous. So I'm going to use this, but actually not a bunch because it is not very volumizing. It's just more like separating. Is that a separating? Yeah. Get out of here.
Potty break.
That's awkward. Okay, so we got our lashes lengthened and separated. I'm gonna take some of the Marc Jacobs Voluminous, what is this called? Velvet Noir mascara. It's pretty old and I need a new one, so hopefully it's okay. I'm pretty sure all that did was just clump my lashes together. Oh man. Hello. Don't try this at home, kids. But I'm using a thumbtack to separate my lashes. I just want my lashes to like look like they're there because I don't have a lot of lashes and I can't wear eyeshadow because I just can't put it on. And so I feel like my eyes are so naked. It's a horrible feeling. But I finally got a new Glossier lash slick and I've had the old one since like beginning of May, I think, middle of May. It's still my fave. Like the things it does for my lashes, no other mascara does. It's not like super volumizing or thickening, it's just lengthening and separating. Ugh, I need to go take ibuprofen for my freaking wrist, man. Oh, I should not be doing all this movement. Okay, and then I just go in with my Pixie Lower Lash Mascara. I've had this Pixie Lower Lash Mascara for so long. Don't tell anyone because that's gross and I should get a new one. But it works really well, so, and it still works. My hair was a little wet when I put it up like that, so hopefully my hair doesn't kink in weird areas. This is the final look. I might put on a lipstick later, but for now I'm just like over it. Also, I need to wipe off the mascara from my lids, but also guess what? I'm over that too, so. But yeah, this is the final look. How do you think I did with the cripple arm? This is more vlog style. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry if I bored you or if you don't care. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a great morning, noon, evening, day, night, whenever happens to be there watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. No, but really, this hurts, so I need to go. I need to go take some ibuprofen. Bye.